Today we're going to make a round tray using this as a template. I went into my local glass suppliers and they had this as a scrap. It's a little bit rough, but it was a very cheap, perfect size for what I needed. My tray is going to be 400mm by 400mm diameter. I'm going to get two pieces out of this. I'm going to cut a piece down the side, and that can do the circle jig, and then I will cut a rectangle out that I'll be able to cover the whole centre of the tray to be able to surface it down. First things first, we're just going to take off all these base plate screws, and then we'll be able to lay that down and we'll be able to mark out where to drill our holes. So, without further ado, we will just whip these off. I'd already started to take it off, and then I thought, hey, this will be a good video, because I always go to YouTube to find out how to do things, and it's basically where I've learnt everything in this shed. I think it's an amazing platform that gives a lot of information, and it's very handy. Okay, I'm happy with that. I might just use, that's the bit that I'll use. It's a self-centering, snappy drill bit. So that's just what I need. I want it in a drill, not an impact. So, I kind of want to clamp that on, I think. I was trying to work out whether it matters whether it's that side or that side, but I don't think it does. I think all that matters is that we have enough length to have a nice jig. Okay. Let's clamp that on there. I might use these soft clamps because I don't want to crack. These have got a bit of plastic so they won't crack the whatever this material is. I hope it doesn't crack it. Okay, one's enough. It shouldn't be turning. Might just give it a little spray with a bit of this Lanox. It's pretty good stuff. Just for lubricating. Hopefully that'll make it spin. Okay. No. Well. So I need to do a line around here, but not sure how well that'll work. Oh, yeah, seems to be drilling quite nicely. Okay, let's put this on the side. Let's get a nice sharp drill bit. A little force and a bit should do it. This is what a forcing a bit looks like, if you can see that. Definitely not. We'll just turn that over now. We've nearly, we'll just go a little bit more. Just feeling underneath for when that tip pops through, because I'm a bit worried that it'll break it out. Okay, and then we'll turn that over. Can you see what I'm doing there? Yep. And I'll just put it back in the hole. Oh, wrong hole. That was lucky. I'll put it back in the little dimple. Oh, okay. And then got ourselves a plastic washer. Look at that. That's quite cool. Now we're going to try and use a jigsaw and cut that as nicely as we can. I think I want to cut this around there too, just to make it look pretty. It is unnecessary, but I probably want it in my drill press. I've got a better one in there. I think I'm going to use my drill press for that, because it will give me an exact stop. And so before doing that, I think I'm going to go over to the table saw and I'll rip that down on the table saw. So I'll just put you up like that. Okay, so I've got a big thick tooth blade on, ripping blade. It's not ideal, but I'm going to go for it anyway. I'm going to go really slow. Yeah. So I'm going to put the countersinking in this side. Come over here. I've got just a little Ryobi drill press. It's very old. Bought it off Gumtree. Got a bargain. Had to drive miles to pick it up. But it does the job that I need. So Okay, so far, this is what we've got. I'm thinking I might taper this down and round off the side just for a bit of shape. I might just use this sander quickly. Beautiful. That is looking much nicer in there. I'm just going to taper these down just a little bit. I think it'd be good if they were centered. 62. So let's go 62. I think that's the center. There. Can you see what we're doing? We're just going to grab a bit of masking tape, and that will get, just because it's got a round surface and it's pretty well the same size. So we'll go to the end and we'll just trim that off. Oh, hope that plastic stays on long enough. Ah, 2 batteries in a row. And that one's not even charging. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, and I'll just whip over to the sander quickly. Give that a little touch up. Okay. We are all go. So I've set this up, which is pretty exciting. And now I think I'm ready just to do an outside run. Let's just see what happens. I'm going to put some safety glasses on for this one. I'm going to go this way. Might be trying to take too much off. Okay. That is amazing. That worked exactly the way I wanted it to.